Honeys, when I say what is mine is mine and what will be, this will become a freeze frame at some point because that's the attempt to not upload the full video. But if you stayed with me, then you'll hear it verbally, even if you don't hear it visually, if you don't get the visual, which I love. Because as you see this beautiful light shining in, we just want to get the message of light across. So whether you can see us, you see obviously it's morning time to some. For me, it depends on whatever's happening. I mean, that day. For now, I have a couple hours, and I was hoping to get this video through, which is amazing that we've made it this far with the visual. So I just want to take a moment. If you need to breathe, if you need to smoke, if you need to drink some water, whatever you need to do for a second, just so I can see what comes through. Um, so happy you guys are here to share this experience together because we are one. And just understand that how could you feel alone when there's a community? So when you see someone's response to anything, don't just like it as if, yeah, I feel the same too, man. It's like sometimes we want you to say, hey, here's my number. Now, if you're worried about a bunch of people calling you, why would you? Like, why would a bunch of people call you and say, hey, I got your number from online? Or that person that wants you may actually reach out to you and they needed your number, right? Or your email address if it's secret or some Google number that they do. I don't really know. So, I just want to keep it as short as possible just to see if it'll even upload. Last time I did 2 to 3 20-minute videos. There's some throat shock or something happening here, so get that out. If usually when that happens, either there's some negativity, I'm loving this angle, and I need my, um, which if I close my eyes for anyone who's new, is I just need to put blinders on sometimes. There's too many things distracting, and then I start feeding off someone's thoughts, and and then I start to feel it right within the light within me in me. Because imagine if you're standing somewhere and then like a shade blocks you, you'll realize there's a shade there. You're like, how do you know I'm thinking something? It's negative. It's because if there's light pouring out of something and you close a curtain or you shade it or you drive past a tree or a cloud goes by, whatever, you know that that shade has affected your light. So that's how I know if someone's on some negative bullshit or some isms. I said in my previous videos, I don't know if they uploaded or not. I'm not good at this. I just do it and try to allow it to go through, and it says block for whatever reason. So I just wait another day. I mean, imagine after like hours of trying to upload, even still going with just my voice. For those of you who were patient enough to just listen to my voice, there's a still shot, but at least the message I hopefully penetrated through. Um, so again, I don't want to make this too long because I did spend a lot. Like I was exhausted, I was hot, I was taking off my shit. It was a lot that I had to do. It's almost we almost cleared out. I love it. If you need to do that shit with me, maybe one of you puffing on some shit that caused some congestion, there's a herb for that. You don't need to go to get an OTC, med. Like no, we don't do that. So listen. So here's the scoop, or the tea, or the coffee, whichever one suits you. So I had such a big download. I couldn't fuss with this, whether it's going to record, not record. It had me here for 40 minutes with all of the jewels that I was giving you guys. I'm not going to mention what the subject was because it was probably too advanced and I probably shouldn't have been talking about it yet, because people will try to figure out like what the shit is all about, and it just gets confusing if you are just not at the consciousness level to understand, if that makes sense. It's like what you think when you put an infant into, like, let's say calculus. I don't know, no one says calculus anymore. I never went to calculus, but I always love something about math. Like it just made sense. Like the algebra, definitely algebra set it off for me. And now I know why, right? Everything is scientific, which contains algebraic mathematic equations that comes to a conclusion that is still numbers. So numbers, if we need to use them, so if you're seeing certain numbers, I'm at 5 again. So 5 popped out at me a couple times. So it's 5 something 5. Maybe it's a masculine 5. Yeah, it's I'm getting like a masculine energy vibe. Um, so either use the one talking shit or stay with me, or you're the one that had some darkness still in you, and I felt that, or I was about to feel it, so they popped that shit out. Or I'm thinking of like planting seeds. Like it's like something about, because it was a big message about in my previous video. I'll get to 3 later. I know I skipped it. But if you're involved, that's great that you're counting down with me to see if that shit, if you can relate to it, right? If you can relate to it, then right, hang on for what number 3 will be. Even if it's not in this video, let me just get out what I need to say, and then hopefully you'll come back and watch. I am thankful, thankful, thankful. That's the first thing you should say when you wake up. Obviously, everyone's, what's your routine when you wake up? Not thankful that you woke up. Shouldn't that be number 1? So if that's number 1, you can make it your number 3. You're not making you number 1. Everything equals 1. And that's why in every single of my videos, you'll see you am I am you and me. So everything that I say in consciousness for the evolvement is for the consciousness of all of us, because it's still one. And it's like no names attached. It's just when you think of the one, everybody identifies with numbers, right? Okay. As soon as we get rid of all that separation and division, using those words and numbers that were used to enhance, and I'll start to do certain things if I touch my face or something like that. It's usually like a sign from where the message is coming from, if that makes sense. Like for instance, right away, this is mother. But anyway, um is a lot. So I don't know who, receives what from where. I know a lot of people just have one source. But for me, it's the ancestors. Sometimes it's an angel. Very rarely, they're good at being just, how you say you somebody's just about it? That would be your angel. That's what the fuck we needed. So I'm waiting for, I can swallow it, whatever. So let me stop. I want to keep my video going. Okay, so was more importantly, I was explaining how like your angel would be like that's your ride. You want to ride or die? Snatch your ass off the street before the fucking big truck hit you? Ride or die, angel. Right? So when all these thank you, thank you, thank yous when you wake up, thank you. I mean, the trees, damn, you step outside, what has happened to the carbon dioxide? Don't start me getting scientific and specific. Because this is what I'm saying, everything. I love science. Check this out, guys. Love science, love math, even though as it got higher, it got confusing, but I realized the person I was teaching it was getting it from a book, and they may not have understood the mathematics that we understand today. That makes us today, basically. But anyway, so math, it was science, it was math, and as they started to progress with math, like I said, it just whatever. So, yes, about thanking whoever it is that you receive your message from. If it takes me a minute, just breathe through it. How important is breath for a second? Like we were saying, if it's your whatever you're hearing or your messages from, whatever your downloads are from, because if you are open to the light, you are going to receive a message because you're finally open, right? So just like you may open yourself up to darkness by doing things that involve dark spirits. Same shit. It's like you open yourself to the light, everything that pours in is going to be truth and light. So if you take it as that, instead of, again, I had a huge message about all the ways we're giving out our money and back our money and then out our money again. So think about the ways you can keep that wealth within yourself. I got a couple of them. They're going to offend some people, so I'm going to ask you to please excuse yourself, because here's the shit. So they pay you less than what you're worth. You already know that. So you come in and perform the perform, whatever. And then they pay you less than what you're worth. Obviously, we said that again. And then you go and kick off some steam, right? Everyone has a vice, so you spend some money on that because they so stress you so fucking bad. Meanwhile, they're laughing and hanging out on yachts and fucking golf course off the sweat of your fucking blood, tears back, and sometimes your family. But anyway, yeah, so what you once you decide wake up, thank you and thank me and thank you, which is you and me, because we're one. Listen, we're gonna keep going because if it's not one thing, it's another. So I'll keep going until my throat gives out, what you won't listen. And if it does, listen, we'll take a second and just see. It's like a lot of things that come through. That's why I need to get it out. Don't worry about nothing else, right? Because I need everyone to just clear their mind. Just for a second, can I hold you? Damn. Right, because they're saying the people you're rushing to is not really going to be there for you at times that you really need them, although you've known them. And this can be friends or family. Like, we hate to say it, but if you wait, you'll see when you're down and out. And I'm looking at letters and numbers on my keyboard, so this may be helping the message get out. Um, but also for myself, I can't be distracted. It's the horse blinders, like I said, because once the light is open, like I said, things come pouring out. And since I have you here, like I was discussing the quantum jumping and people wanting to like jump into what you're literally doing, and they showed me today, you're literally jumping into a black hole. And if some people say cool because it's black, you're not sure, there's a little bit of fear, but you're just gonna jump in and see what happens. That's cool. But then why don't you fly over Bermuda Triangle? Why don't you sail over? And this is what I got this morning, and that's why I'm like getting like all these tinglies, because it was like, okay, you that dear devil, you that about it, right? Like with your angels, you're actually playing with people that are here to try to save you while you're on your mission. But since you want to play with it, don't do it in some unknown dark hole. If I bungee jump, I may choke or not. You don't give a fuck about that because life is done, so you won't know you choked, right? But when you make a conscious decision to fly your ass into not the black hole, into Bermuda Triangle, where you know there may be jewels and treasures and all types of things, since you want to be so fucking greedy, why don't you sell your ass into that? Why don't you fly your ass over that, right? Instead of borrowing and shit that you're doing and still using valuable resources to do those things that are destructive. You wanna be risque, you wanna take a chance, tomatoes, and go ahead, let's discover what's there. All the discovering and uncovering of things that are very sacred. And then you wonder why these things happen. Is like, are we doing the same? No. Right? So think about the things that you do that you pay no attention to, right? It's just part of your norm. Hey, this is what I feel like doing today. But if it's causing harm to someone else, it can even be someone's space. You can feed off your partner. Your partner was given a lot. I'm trying to give you guys as much as I can in the time that I have. But even it spoke a lot about the Trinity and how I spoke about numbers in the beginning. It was to bring us here where the 3 equals 1. The math was all fucked up. That's why as it got higher, it got more confusing, right? So you start arithmetic and you need a little bit of that. And then you need those numbers to understand once you get to the scientific of mathematics. But anyway, yeah, so you want to take a risk and you think you're risky and you don't care about life, go do that, because then it's just you and you, right? You're not taking anybody with you, because then I feel like you're playing like God, right? If you feel like, oh, well, if I go, everybody go. No, no, everybody. You're not God. So if you want to take yourself, you don't care about your own life. Maybe you're a soulless being. I don't know. There's confirmation, my little boop boop boop, which I love sound, like I said in my previous video. Let's go. So you might see me, and if I can upload them, I'm dancing in my car. Listen, because they try to blast horns and there's cars and shit going behind me to try to distract me, but I get back to it because it's the truth. So it's going in real in the speed that it is, because you mentioned you tired of that other shit. So it's like, listen, if you're gonna jump, jump that jump. Like, jump for you. Jump for you. If you're gonna jump, jump. If it's all this waiting till tomorrow and you're not saying right now, I'm choosing me right now, whatever that means, you're sacrificing yourself to your creator. Think about it. It's always about, oh, it's a you gotta sacrifice. Well, sacrifice yourself. Don't sacrifice for them. Don't sacrifice for whoever. Sacrifice yourself then. Right? If you care so much about life, care enough about your life to say right now, either the shit stop or right now, bitch, get the fuck out. I don't know, excuse me, but I'm just saying it may be that shit. And that's male, masculine, feminine. There is no gender here because we just here, right? We're just one. Whatever you decide to be, that's you. You know, it doesn't have to have a title name. I need to tell you what I do in my bedroom. It doesn't have to be. It's just you, right? Just start showing up as you, and that's why they're comparing authenticity to love, because it goes hand in hand. If you love yourself, you show up as your authentic self. Okay, so it's like if people are perceiving they can't even receive you, they're perceiving what you are based on what you switch your damn outfit into. That shit don't matter. Run. You know, if people are so busy they can't even absorb the wisdom that you're giving them, but they're talking about generational wealth. I'm giving it to you, and you too busy looking at my damn eyebrows or some shit, or my outfit, or whether my lipstick, or whether my collar or my tie is right. Come on. You know, it's just like we just missing a message. If that's what I speak about, people just start walking around nude. Because if you start walking around nude, I'm not saying girls get your lip gloss. I'm not. You listen, fellas can still get haircut. I'm not talking about taking away your maintenance, but take the fucking. It's just go nude. Why not? Here's everything. Listen, and then people start bearing their souls more. And this is a huge message that I got, and I have like a what someone would call heartburn. I'm feeling verklempt. I am feeling verklempt. Um, so I just want to get this out. Um, as I see, the time right now is at 1:07, so we had 8 because we were talking about the Torah, the body, the Torah, the earth. It's all one. So I'm getting out little jewels. I'm dropping them so strong because I need you guys to come up higher, like now, like right now, right? If you're considering, well, what happens when you're not ready for this shit? So stop doing little shit to get. It's like you're trying to get your consciousness higher, but when it's given to you, ask and you shall receive. You run from that shit, and you think you don't have fear in you, but you do, because you can't even spend time with yourself to discover, what do I want for myself? This don't involve nobody else. Listen, choose you. So once you start doing that shit, you're gonna start making decisions just for you. That shit don't involve nobody else. You're gonna be like, well, this my shit, I'm me, right? Whoever don't like it, get rid of them. Why? What's the matter with you showing your authentic self? Do that shit for a week. I don't care. A month. Do your 30 days shit until it registers. However your brain works. Right here, everything is moving real fast. If you've already dropped lower, that's okay. If I'm still holding the rest of you, let's go with this. You know, if we holding back consciousness, doing the stupid shit, I mean, it don't even matter the shit that we do, and we spend time and we spend money and we're giving money away for people to enhance or enrich something that we already have inside of us. It's just you. It's you inside of you. It's just like, what is all these different, oh, do you follow this? It just doesn't matter. You follow you. You're your own cheerleader, aren't you? When times go, when you get down, who the fuck gonna pick your ass back up? You look around, nobody's there. What the fuck? This is what I'm telling you. If you even pretend for your 30 days, since we like 3, for 30 days, even 3 days, to, yo, I lost it all. Look around and check who's still there. Just do that shit a little longer, like you do when you're fasting, just to push your limits a little bit. It's called weeding. See, I'm telling you, I'm tingling all over. So this message is for you. Just like you, when you go in the little pews and the little cubicles, and you give them money to provide something, or answer a message that's already in you. If you just take a couple seconds, we talked about the restroom. If that's your only place of peace, then that's your sanctuary. And that's when you get back to yourself and you say, hey, am I doing this? Is this the best self? And your little self will tell you, nigga, this ain't us. Right? And you know I'm telling the truth, because it's like the clarity just came through, and then the throat chakra cleared up right with it. I'm telling y'all, we had to get that muck out. It was like feet stuck in the mud thinking lower level pretty feet bullshit. It's just love somebody for what's inside. Don't even visualize. Close your eyes if you need to. I started horses blinders. Maybe we start need glasses that contain that shit. You know, just block out everything except for what's in front of you, and you'll start to move forward a lot faster. And this message will just be inside of you. It won't even be something that you have to spend. Everything is like you're saying the price is going up, but you keep giving it to them, so you're just enhancing. It's like exasperating a damn tumor. You keep feeding it, or a bacteria. And if once you decide, listen, no more, even inside your own body, stop doing that shit. That shit doesn't serve you. Like, and you feel this, you know it before you eat it, before you drink it, whatever it is, you know this shit is not good for you. And you're telling yourself, I don't love you, self, when you put that poison, whatever the fuck. I'm not talking about everything. I'm talking about the shit you know is your fucking demise. And that's you putting your shit in it, or you putting it in you, whatever it is, you know whether it's good or not for you. Ask your younger self, the superhero self. Put the cape back on, put your shoulders up. I saw the visual of it today. We're waiting for you. And you know who we are. Everybody that's royalty inside. You recognize queens, and you'll come greet us. Like, stop all that bullshit. Like, we are literally one. We can do this shit. That was part of the plan to take away our man. Damn, we need our booze back. What happened? Fuck that. We don't need to call you daddy, nigga. This shit is a partnership. I got you. I got you. You got me, because we're one. Three equals one, even if it's just two of y'all. You don't even need a fucking bun. This shit is just literally two of you will make a creation. I'm giving this to someone just as it flows out of me. Listen, the two of you will make a creation, even if it's a business. I don't know who's fucking ding donging at the fucking door, but I need to finish this message. Listen, and then I'm gonna pause in peace. The two of you create something. I don't care if it's a baby, a business, whatever it is. Everything else is a distraction. The two of you are one. Don't let outside shit. Keep your privacy, secrecy. Stay quiet about your business. Don't tell nobody how you suck dick or any of that shit. Please, whatever it is, just keep everything inside. Don't be showing pictures all over, uploading IGs and shit like that. You're letting out every part of your life. Think about that shit. The eye can also turn against you, and these eyes are looking at your relationship. They want to destroy you, so they'll do everything in that dark power to fuck your shit up. Stay aware. Get that shit out your life that doesn't belong there, and you know what it is. You know who I'm talking to, because I'm talking to you, because I am you. I'm telling you, three makes one. You, me, and the creator. I'm gonna pause in peace. Thank you guys for watching. Let's figure out who the fuck at the door. I don't allow visitors. You gotta know somebody that knows me to know where the fuck I am. Okay, but let's go see. Pause in peace. See you guys next time.